Hello guys, and welcome to episode 60 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Wood Elves on very hard difficulty. And today we're going to be starting off with the destruction of the Empire at Brass Keep. Good stuff indeed. Let's quick save it and fight it on the battle map. So this is the last stronghold of the Empire. Once Brass Keep is taken, we will be able to then move on and attack Chaos and hopefully wipe them out, and then we will worry about the vampires. I think it's important to take care of Chaos first, since they are probably more of a threat than the vampires are at the moment. But here we are, not a very favourable map for us, but we do have a lot of archers, so we should be absolutely fine. I can just start these guys up in their faces as well. Like, we can start up on this hill, so I might just do that. Yeah, let's just go with that, and I'll keep all my archers down here. We do have our own Wild Riders that I can keep on the far right, and we'll just keep these guys together. Okay, cool. Let's start the deployment, start the battle. I'll have these guys all turn to the right, and then we'll just have like a control group charge into their lines. So Zintner's Reichsguard, it looks like they're going to be coming down towards us. I might just get my Wild Riders to come over and try and take care of those. I could also have my Hawk Riders just come into those as well. So ideally I don't want those to charge into my lines if I can help it. Right, let's just grab all my Triads, put them into a group, and we'll go for that attack like I said. Okay, cool. Now I think what's happened here is they've sort of tried to realign their forces towards my Dryads, but in doing so have left Zintner's Reichsguard very much open to a charge in here from my Wild Riders. So we'll get that done, and then we'll start to run forwards with our forces. Okay. And we can sort of fire on the move, so that's helpful. And we can use that to our advantage to take out Zintner's Reichsguard. We're going to want to keep my Waystalker with these guys. Okay, up here, looks like Dryads are doing well against the Halberdiers. We're taking out the Swordsmen nice and easy. Good stuff. Right, let's get my leader up here. I'm going to have to heal up the Wild Riders. I'm probably going to put a regrowth in them, honestly, just so that they basically take no damage in this engagement, whilst the Dryads come in here to save the day. I love the way they've ran all the way across. That's rather amusing. I might have the Hawk Riders just continue to harass Zintner's Reichsguard. I think that's what we're kind of doing anyway with them. It would have been good to like have the Hawk Riders actually chase them down. I think that would have been a good shout. We do need to take care of their crossbowmen at some point, so we're going to have to do that.
Riders ready. Orders acknowledged.
Let's get the Wild Riders back in there. We need to get the Hawk Riders away. I'm going to go kill that Empire captain there. And I'm probably going to get a Dwellers Below down onto this combat, I think. Make sure that Dwellers Below actually lands. And we'll make sure to have my Glade Guard continue the run forwards. So it was never meant to be a hard battle, but there we go. Dwellers Below doing the job, taking out the Halberdiers there, nice and easy. That's pretty much a chain rout, and it doesn't look like we're going to have to deal with Emperor Karl Franz himself, as he will be running away as well, running into exile, as we will end the battle, and that will kill them all. Didn't lose a single unit. Good stuff. Didn't expect to, honestly, but got ourselves unit rank there, I think, for the Wild Riders, which is nice. Okay, decisive victory. We will just cede that since it's not really worth taking. And Brass Keep can then have itself a Waystone. Okay, so we defeated Emperor Karl Franz there. We've encountered Kislev. Kislev's still alive? Wow, and the Empire has indeed been destroyed because of that, but with Kislev still alive, that surely means that Chaos is going to have a very hard time, because I'm assuming that they're going to have some pretty decent armies, Kislev. Otherwise they wouldn't still be alive, right? Surely. Okay, well, anyway, that's going to leave Issertot ready to help us destroy Sigvald the Magnificent.
The nation calls.
There is Ostland on our flank here, but I kind of feel like we should just leave them there. They're kind of like a wall between us and the vampires. And what I'm very tempted to do actually is like peace out with the vampires in the meantime, whilst after we've destroyed like Karakai Zora and so on, and got rid of them in the south. The Chaos faction here has actually helped us out with that, the Puppets of Chaos. So that's nice of them. Let's see what Orion's up to. He's sitting on the border because of the replenishment. Luren here is going to be taking the talk for us. And then we shall move on towards Stone Mine Tower. So this guy's now a vampire hunter, which is quite funny. Got his silver stake out. Let's continue with Wonders of the Forest for the extra loot. Stone Mine Tower is going to be the last target of ours. Is Skudder here? Where was I going to head with this Skudder? Oh, we were going to head back to the Oak of Ages, weren't we? Because we wanted to build up the last level of the Oak of Ages. How long is that going to take? 10 turns. Because we currently finished Dotean as well here. And we're waiting for Dotean and Iskele to come back. And we also need Orion to finish off with the units down here and come back up. So that he can be equipped with new units. Okay, let's have a look. Anything else we need to move? Dotean is fine where he is. Although we could go vampire hunting as well with him, maybe. Guess that might be a good idea. Maybe we can catch up to this army and take it out, stop them raiding and causing vampiric corruption in our lands. Meanwhile, it's time for Groot to continue his way down south. Just gotta find as many settlements as I can. The whole idea being it would make it easier for me to attack them in the future. Do I want to go for the settlement upgrade? 10 turns it's going to take to complete.
Your actions have not
think we're
gone
gonna
unnoticed, my lord.
Okay, never mind.
Dark forces are now massed all around us. They come to
didn't realise it
destroy
happened
the Oak of
immediately.
Ages. Protect it at all costs, for it is the essence of life within Ataloran.
I didn't realise it happened immediately, so there's that. Right, we have 3 armies of the Beastmen to destroy. That's awkward. Never mind. That should make things interesting at least. Let's just end the turn then. Might be time to even confederate Widrioth, honestly. I could probably do that. If we confederated Widrioth, and then we build up like another army with their forces, I think that might be a good shout. They currently have 3 armies, right?
Lord of the Glade.
Loads of Way Watchers. Currently -9 on Amber though. What happened there? I'm pretty sure we had enough, otherwise it wouldn't have allowed us to upgrade, surely. We shall find out in the next turn. So The workbed was taken by the vampire counts with that small army. Where's this army going? We're just going to speed that up. And we'll watch what the Warriors of Chaos are going to do. This could this could be very interesting in the next couple turns, guys. Okay, Didschafen under threat. All the beastmen like moving in one go. That was crazy. Never seen that happen before. They didn't attack anything, so we should be fine. Defensive alliance with the lizard men. This could be tempting, actually, I think. They are the 3rd strength rank. Very tempting. What sort of lands do they own? Quite a lot. They could possibly help us against Lothern in the future. Actually, they're military allies with Lothern. Oh. Okay, maybe not then. Because I'm going to be attacking Lothern sooner than later. We're going to end up at war with these guys, I'm pretty sure. But maybe if we become their friends, then they won't join the war. So let's go for it. Let's go for this defensive alliance. And maybe a military alliance in the short term would fix our amber issues. Non-aggression pact between ourselves and Clan Moors? Weren't we, like, previously friends with them? What happened to that? We'll take the non-aggression pact for now. I'm pretty sure they're in the bottom right, aren't they? Okay, Kislev, they like us, they want a military alliance. Not sure that's quite the best idea right now. It seems as they're about to die. Probably to chaos, I assume. This has definitely become very interesting, but let's see where the Puppets of Chaos go. Well, they're going to be a pain in the ass and move around the coast there. Military alliance with Argwylon. Sure, we'll take it for now, I think. Let's ask for some more cash in the process, though. That does reveal to us their lands, which is one of the main reasons that I've done it. Seems like they're running all over Nagarond at the moment, though. So that solved our amber crisis that we had. Now it's time to destroy these beastmen armies. Okay, let's grab Escura. We'll take out this army. Well, easy enough, I guess. Honestly, I didn't expect that to be so easy. I guess our armies are pretty legit right now, but still. It's crazy, we can just annihilate them like so. And I'm just gonna take the cash for that. And this army is also in range to attack Morga. Although Morga, a bit more challenging with his Bestigor herd. But I still think that we can pull this off quite easily. I'm pretty sure that it's well in our favour. Morga here isn't very well leveled up. Okay, so let's go put the Gleaming Pendant onto our low health Treekin. We'll put the Wailing Banner onto the Wild Riders. Okay, let's quick save this and fight it on the battle map. So what was originally quite a scary position, I think we've already dealt with it very well indeed. Took out 2 armies with auto resolve, so we'll play out the last one here against the Bestior herd and the Cygors and all that crazy stuff. We do have tree men though, and honestly the missiles of the beastmen won't do too much damage to our treekin. They're going to take a defensive position.
Our bows are yours.
I might just have my dragons go and try and kill the Cygors. Right, these guys can all be in a control group and we'll just have them attack move towards the enemy. Let's have the Wild Riders stay on the flanks, or maybe just move up and hide in some of these forests. Alright, we'll gamble for more wins since we're only on 7. And we will start the battle. We'll just hide these guys, and then we'll go for that attack order. So, just right-click attack, get those guys up into their face. We'll move up our archers in the meantime. Dragons need to come around the flanks. There we go. They also have Centaurs. The Centaurs would be a good target actually for the breath of the dragons, because they do take a lot of damage and they're pretty hard to miss in comparison to other units. Let's have a good look at these Centaurs. Centaurs with throwing axes they are. Got Minotaurs with great weapons. Honestly, I had a lot of fun when I played through with the Beastmen campaign on the original Warhammer. It was a lot of fun. Make sure we're heading in the right direction here.
Archers ready.
Get my Wild Riders to come around to the flanks. And here starts to fly some of the Cygor rocks. They're going to hit my Treekin in the face, but my Treekin should be fine. Yep, they're just going to get up and go again. That's funny. Oh, okay, we have bumped into enemy forces over here. Let's just withdraw from that. Alright, we want to get a decent shot in here with our dragons. I'm not sure really what I want to focus on. But with our melee forces engaging, I think it's time to move up our ranged forces. We can definitely have our Wild Riders engage some of these Centaurs with throwing axes, I think. So let's go ahead and do that.
Wild Riders. Okay. Quickly now.
Okay. And with that, let's put the breath actually onto these Minotaurs. Okay, well that killed off more of my own dudes than it did the enemy. That was rather stupid. That like absolutely annihilated my Wild Rider unit. That was savage. I will just have the dragons come down and attack those. Okay, let's get these Wild Riders out of there. And I guess we will just focus these Minotaurs down with the bows.
Wild Riders.
Alright, they're gone. So let's get these
Cavalry.
2 dragons up into the sky again. Ooh, those missiles from the Cygor doing a lot of damage. How are we doing for health over here? Let's get the old lifeblood down. Doesn't really matter if we're surrounded, I don't think. I'm trying to get my dragons into a decent position. Alright, let's fire across this Gore herd. I'm also going to fire across the Angor Raiders. And we're going to have them come down into those Cygors. We did a lot of damage with those breath attacks. That's good. Alright, let's have these Wild Riders just get out of there because they're going to take too much damage otherwise. I guess one good thing about Beastmen is they have really low leadership. But look how much damage these Treekin are taking. That's crazy. Heal those up. We'll get in there with the dragon. Morga is taking a lot of damage, but healing it up. He does have some serious regeneration. Let's get all my tree men on top of him, and we'll just smack him to pieces. We dealt with those Bestigor herd. Continue with these archers forwards a bit. Good. Now we're going to target the Ungol Raiders here. Currently Cygors versus Dragons. I mean, doesn't get much cooler than this. Might be worth just having the Dragons take off again. Because they do still have their breath attacks left over, and currently our missile forces are doing quite a lot of damage to these Cygors. Put a breath attack into the back of that Cygor, and we will charge it down. Okay, where's Morga gone? Did we like kill Morga or something? I wanted to just hit this Cygor with double breath attacks. Maybe kill it off. Okay, we'll just charge it down.
Foes of Athel learn! At once!
Right, that is victory. But we took a lot of damage in the process, tell you that much. One of our Wild Riders is just gone. Must have got charged down while I wasn't looking. It's not good, not good. But there we go. Battle complete, I guess. Let's end the battle for a close victory. We could have ran them down, but the trouble with running down a Beastman army is they're very, very quick. So we might have to replace those Wild Riders with shields, assuming that I lost them. They might have managed to run away on low amount of health and we might keep them, but I doubt it. I think they're dead. But that has significantly weakened Morga's army. Not sure we're going to be able to like chase them down or anything. It's funny because the kill counts look so low, but the damage is actually pretty high. We're just going to kill the captives. And we're not in range to continue that. So we did get Daith's Reaper though. That's pretty nice. Extra 18 armor piercing damage, 6 melee attack, enables magic attacks. Pretty sure like all of our dudes already have magic attack spells, but let's give that to Durthu. Well earned. Very cool. Alright, we need to level them up. So let's go for the Forest Roar first. That's just a lot of stats that we can give to all of our units. He does need to like re-recruit some Wild Riders at some point, but he's getting some serious replenishment at the end of the turn, which is good. And that's like the majority of the Beastmen dealt with. I think when it gets down to 5 turns, maybe if I remember correctly, then there's like another bunch spawn. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to go and attack this army. Puppets of Chaos down here. Goodbye. We will execute those. And we will continue towards Tabaro. Let me just march towards Tabaro. There's no army down here, so there's no reason to wait around. Okay, so that's dealt with the Chaos Army. We've completed all of these. I believe we're going for Endurance of the Oak for Orion right now, just to max out his health, because Orion actually has quite low base health in general. There is some vampire armies that we need to take care of. These Vampire Count Rebels. Let's just go and destroy that one. Goodbye. and we'll move over towards Castle Tempelhof to go save that as well. Although we might get attacked by the rebels next turn and lose that settlement, but I guess it's perfectly okay if that does happen. Good old Catra is now almost max level. Look at that, rank 39. Come a long way since the beginning of the campaign, that's for sure. Okay, and time to get Jaslaith to zoom back to the Dataschiffen, although not going to be in range this turn, so we'll just have to let that fall, I believe. But if Sigvald comes onto land there, pretty sure we can just wreck him. I'm going to get Ishratot to zoom over that way as well with the Wild Roots. So this army is basically all Dryads and Glade Guard. Let's continue with Endurance of the Oak. Serco is going to take Karakai Zor, so let's go ahead and do that. Quick Water Resolve, and job done. Going to raise that and take it. Good. Let's see. I think we were going to continue with Violent Delights, weren't we? Get that weapon strength up on Serco. Now somebody did mention in the comments that I should have a look at changing some of my buildings soon. Especially down in the south towards more trade buildings and income generating buildings, and also like the strength and so on. It's a great idea, but if I go to war with anyone in the south anytime soon, things could get pretty ugly down there. I guess we could maybe keep Blightwater as all waystones, and then any sort of province north of that we can sort of change up to have the trade goods and so on. So we have already got sacrificial grounds at Eastern Badlands. What about at Death Pass? Yeah, we've already got it at Death Pass as well, so there's that. The Desolation of Nagash as well. So it looks like we've already changed a lot of those. We probably need to keep the Western Badlands as it is right now. What about the Silver Road here? We could definitely change out the one at Mount Squighorn and Karaz Akarak. We don't need the Waystone there anymore. At Mount Gumbad, we can definitely go for the Gold Mining Pit for the plus 500. That's pretty good. And we change the one at Grand Peak as well, since that's well out of the way. At Blood River Valley, I'm actually going to change out these now, so that we can get the salt and we can get the furs. Because I'm pretty sure that Luren can just go and attack Stone Mine Tower. Oh, bollocks. I want to go on the water there. How frustrating is that? Okay, well, anyway. That will have to wait till next turn then to attack Stone Mine Tower. That's full of Vargolfs. That's disgusting. What an army. Not even sure that Luren can deal with that. That's going to be nuts. Okay, well, either way, Ishratot has leveled up. Let's go for the Prey of Anathrema. And Groot needs to continue his exploration. Okay, carry on down. So a lot of these have been wrecked. They're most likely owned by either Skaven or they've just been raised. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway. Iskola leveling up. I'm going to continue with Shield of the Forest. Good. Okay. Anywhere else we can sort of change up some of the buildings? I'm not sure there is at the moment. One thing I'm a little bit worried about is this army of Nagaron coming over to take like Argwylon or something. That would be rather silly. It might be worth having a Iskola just sort of zoom up north and take that quick. It is causing us Chaos Corruption as well, so it would be worth getting rid of it. Bataillon should be able to finish off Morga, I think. But we'll have to find out in the next turn, because that is everything done. So let's carry on. Great. I think we're making decent progress at the moment. Empire counts are going to come down and attack Everheim. This is a battle I think we can play out on the battle map and probably win. So what I'm going to do, guys, is play it out in the next episode, because unfortunately it has been my time. But we won't let Liesel Bylord take this without a fight, and we might be able to push him back. We'll have to wait and see. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.